Good evening, welcome to Business Wrap, one show wherein we bring you the comprehensive details of the economic front, not just in India but across the globe. Moving on to the details of the headline stories. First and foremost, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called for increasing productivity and ensuring quality in agriculture. Addressing the 86th Foundation Day function of Indian Council of Agricultural Research in New Delhi, the Prime Minister stressed on taking. The Prime Minister visited the National Agricultural Science Museum at the Indian Council for Agricultural Research. Well, that was about the Prime Minister's visit to the ICAR on its 86th Foundation Day, and he addressed certain key issues. Firstly, he spoke about the agricultural technology, the laboratory to the land, which exactly is the biggest challenge. That's what the Prime Minister has mentioned. Also, he spoke about the progressive farmers, which are the real talent of the country. He spoke about the Blue Revolution. He spoke about the water conservation, and he also spoke about the Indian herbal medicines and their significance. Now, I just wanted to go into the discussion. We have a guest over here to discuss about these most important significant points which our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has actually mentioned in his speech. I have our guest Dr. Rakesh Mohan Joshi, the Professor and Chairperson of International Collaborations and Research. Hello sir, good evening, welcome to our studio. So the most important thing, I just wanted to discuss about these core issues what the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has actually addressed in his speech. He was talking about the agricultural technology, where in the fruit of the scientific research in the laboratories that has to and that must reach the land to the farmers. This has been a concept which has been spoken long time back as well. Many experts have been also speaking about this, but as now Prime Minister as Modi has told this, it has actually gained once again a significance. What do you think is the biggest challenge in taking this laboratory fruit to the land, sir?
You know, if you see India, the biggest challenge is in terms of the area. India has the highest area under the cultivation, but productivity in India is one of the lowest. If you look into, either you talk of the cereals, fruits, vegetables, even milk, the productivity is lowest. And because of the low productivity, we suffer almost at every level. You even talk of the milk. India is the largest producer of milk.
Absolutely.
But we are either exporting milk very marginally, or many times we import the milk. New Zealand, which has got 1/7 of the milk production than India, is the largest exporter of milk in the world, which contribute about 25-27% of the milk exports. Now, this is the basic problem. Now, Indian, I think the biggest strength with this country is the laboratories, the national laboratories. We came in early 50s and 60s, and those especially in the industrial sector, and I think we had a very strong presence in the agriculture sector. Indian agriculture universities, the ICR, we have a battalion of scientists.
Absolutely.
There is no, and despite battalion of scientists, if Indian productivity is low, I think it's a matter of serious concern.
True.
It's a matter of serious concern. Now, if you talk to the research output of these scientists, number one, many of these scientists are those who, who publish abroad, who travel abroad, who are aware of these practices, whose research is also world class. But despite of world-class research, if the productivity is low, I think it's a matter of concern. And something which I think the Prime Minister has highlighted today is of extreme significance, that, in laboratory you have that productivity, but at farm you don't have that productivity. I think it is totally detached. It is totally detached. And although we have got, what we call in the agriculture terminology is the extension, division of extension or directorate of extension in all agriculture universities, but I think there is a need for introspection for all these agriculture universities, that this, rather than these directorates and the institutional mechanism, it need to flow to the farm, and I think they should be made accountable, wherein their efficiency should be measured by increase in productivity in the catchment area of that particular agriculture university or agriculture college. And I think, there is a more need to integrate the scientists with the farmers, and I think what Prime Minister has highlighted today is very innovative, that even the students who are doing the research, they also need to be highlighted. And I think he has also done very important thing is, segmenting the technology, because in Delhi, Mumbai, where we sit, we only watch TVs. But he highlighted a very important thing. Farmers don't watch TVs, and the laborers, and there is a class who don't have time to watch TVs. TV is not available, and therefore I think radio is a great medium. And I think he highlighted a great issue that, these the means of communication or the radio, they should be provided license, they should be encouraged to set up the local radios, and they should go for forecast. If you go to the West, their presence of the radio system, the community radios is very, very strong. I think in India it is missing, and what absolutely is missing is, the taking the research from laboratories to the farm.
So what exactly do you think is the most significant point? Now, as you were mentioning, that is one innovative thing. Taking the laboratory to the land, to the farming fields is something pretty much important, as even, you were saying, and the Prime Minister was also saying. What do you think is a significant factor which actually helps in implementing this in a perfect way?
This is, what is happening is the presently all universities has got certain extension departments. Now, conceptually, they should go to the farmer and they should help them.
Absolutely.
But I think it remains more on paper rather than increase in productivity. And, I feel that the efficiency of these extension centers, efficiency of the research output of the university has to be measured by way of their implementation in the catchment area or the nearby area, and impact of their research in the productivity in the catchment area. This will dually benefit. It will benefit the farmers as well as it will benefit the research, because the research that they are doing is not out of the form and it is not very theoretical, which contributes to increase in productivity in this country.
So you say extensive reach to the people, whatever these people perform the experiment should actually, they have to go step onto the field and then explain to the farmers.
They have to go to the field, and their performance is to be evaluated by way of the increase in productivity in their catchment area.
Absolutely.